Some people call this exercise a wood chop, and it's because of the rotating nature of it. It's really a head-to-toe exercise. Virtually everything's going to be working. And the big thing is standing position, resistance starting from head height or even a little above. So notice we got the freedom arm over here up to level 1 or position number 1. You could even go up to 0, which would bring it a little higher and a little closer in. This is probably a good place to start. I've got the grip handle adjusted for Josh to the furthest or the longest setting, the longest D-ring away from the handle. And we're going to show you what difference that can make in a minute, and some decisions you can make on how to set that up. But the big thing is, notice Josh's feet are split apart. His front leg is facing, his front foot is facing a little more forward here. That's something else you can also manipulate a little bit. His back foot facing to the side. And right now, we're going to start with a relatively small motion. It's not going to be much arm motion, it's going to be a bunch of trunk motion. And I want you to see what that looks like when you try it. Do it with precision, see what it feels like to move mostly in the trunk. Then we're going to slowly add in some hip motion with that. So notice his pelvis and everything is moving, and you can kind of think of the sequence, like he starts with his trunk almost and then brings in his pelvis. If you're really precise, you can change that. You could start with the pelvis and then bring in the trunk. Did you see how he did that? Watch closely one more time. Start with the pelvis and then bring in the trunk. So it's almost like the sequence of the little chain of events. You can manipulate that. And I'm not going to tell you one's necessarily better than the other. I think it's something that you should change and manipulate from workout to workout. So next I'm going to have Josh start to bring in a little more leg. So you're going to see motion even down here, maybe even his foot spinning on the ball of his foot. As he comes back, notice how he's spinning a little bit. So he's got some options there. Now when I was mentioning the handle adjustment before,